Alrighty, so my items have arrived. I have my radio bracket, I have the radio harness, the aftermarket GM harness, and I have I guess this is Tycon is the way you pronounce it, wire connectors, and there's solder in it, so all you gotta do is heat it up. I've already used one. I love it. Compared to these connectors where I have to bend it, it's just a strange finish, but I'll make sure this time you can see that I cut the harness on this radio and the aftermarket harness too short. Just go long. You can shorten it, twist it as you need it, but I will be following the color code. So there it is. Pay attention, viewers. So the harness over here, they match up color to color. Over here, not so much. Now, do mind that I can't flip this because there's a tab here in which it goes into the radio, and it matches up over here. So yellow is here where red is there, and red there is yellow here. Okay, blue is in the same position. Ground, which is black, is in the same position, which is disconnected. So those colors just flip-flop, so I have to pay attention to that. And then I have this wire here, which will be this wire right in this corner, which will go to my backup camera. So if you're taking your radio and you're replacing it and you got aftermarket harness, I want to bring to the viewer's attention, the harness here matches up color to color. Over here, not so much. We got a slight difference. Okay, so our black matches where our black is. This actually got pulled out, which will be there in that corner. That's the same over here. Yellow here is what red is here, and red here is where yellow is there. Blue is the same, and then this, which is my other peripheral, which is going to give power to the camera when backing up. All right, so I'll make note of that, but I just want that to be brought to people's attention. If you are getting a replacement set and they don't match, you need to take the pins out, which that requires a key set, which I have, but I don't have it with me. I'm not going to do that. I'll just make note of it. And a couple hours later, we have them finished. Wasn't as pretty as I wanted to. End up having to use this tool and try to use a blow dryer. Didn't get hot enough, didn't melt. You really do need a heat gun, you know, so had to make it work the best way, but I'm sure it'll come out real beautiful if I use the heat gun. So for future reference. All right, so radio is back in, and I got this little cheap setup going on for a dash. Just figured out recently someone tried to break into the passenger side of the car, and I glass metal sealed that. And I mean, a top off dash, I guess, would discourage somebody somewhat. This is temporary. The reason I got this off is for this 360 camera microphone. But anyway, I got the case on here. This aftermarket radio case is actually on there now. And I put these two cheap little just twists right now for the meantime. One is my backup camera, and then one goes to the on switch for the subs, which I don't have installed. But just leave it there anyway. And I mean, they shouldn't touch, so just a little lazy, you know. It's not good to be lazy, because when you're lazy, that's when shit goes wrong. Okay, but I'm lazy at this point, so I didn't even know that my yeah, obviously it's on because this is on. Oops, certain hazards on. But anyway, whatever. So yeah, so I'll leave that, and then we'll see how this goes. Probably about a week or 2 weeks, and see if that solder holds up, and then I'll solder it down, and then we can move on to the next thing.